Warcraft! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Back to Warcraft once again. Today, Panda TV Invitational and U1 Cup, Group C, D, and Infi vs. Fly, man. That's an afternoon of Warcraft we can only dream of. We have, as a starting game, FoCuS versus FoCuS, the losers of yesterday's winner bracket semifinals. And the game is already starting, so I'm kind of in a hurry because I have to set things up here. Damn, this is loud. Okay, I hope it's not that loud for you. So I just have to adjust the races and then we're good to go. We saw both players yesterday and they didn't do too good, to be honest. Well, FoCuS did, kinda. But FoCuS was really disappointing.
Players' forces are under attack.
We have Warcraft in English again, guys, by the way. And, yeah, let's just start this. You can look up the grids yourself at, what is it, Wikipedia, wiki.backtowarcraft.com. Fairly easy to find. So, what we see here is a FoCuS with a Mountain King first. Once again, he played that yesterday against ZDR, and that, my boy, that was a disaster on Last Refuge. He got countered, his items got stolen, and his experience got stolen, and then there were Wyverns. I hope FoCuS is playing Wyverns again. ZDR is, by the way, waiting in the loser bracket final of this group, so one of those three players will make it out to the playoffs after Shao KK, FoCuS, FoCuS, or ZDR. So, yeah. Oops, this is completely wrong. Description. Damn, they started way earlier than I expected them to do. Here we... Nah. Okay, that's fine.
A player's forces are under attack.
Early game for FoCuS, a little better than it was yesterday, but that's not that hard. Mountain King level 2, class for him, expansion almost up, no harassment so far. And not like intense power build. Okay, now there it is. Uses a lot of resources though, and immediate lumber mill to back it up with towers, obviously. 3 grunts and the Blade Master here to harass. And since there's no towers, well, 1 arcane tower, but what's it worth if there's grunts, you know? Well, it's a little support against the Blade Master reveal being used immediately. Expo is up and the tower, so he adjusted and built the arcane tower before the expansion. This will help him a bit with the harass. On the other side, we have tier 2 ready, and is it gonna be double beastery or not? That's gonna be the question here today. But FoCuS is completely out of gold. Why is that? Here's the first beastery, but not the second one. We're waiting for it. Doesn't take that much time, but looks like he fucked something up. I'll see it later here. Gloves of haste, so the nice trifecta, more attack speed, more base damage, and a little more sustainability. That's pretty cool. The main base is not protected at all, and there's a lot. So Raider Walker, no Wyverns. I thought that was a cool addition yesterday by ZDR. It's of course, if you don't face an Archmage and you don't face Water Elementals, just the Mountain King. Pretty hard to counter. Yeah, you can get access to the Merc Camp, but that's pretty hard. And here comes FoCuS. Can he get the big rock golem? He is level 3 already, so Windwalk takes a very long time. Goes for the of course, crit immediately. He goes for the Shadow Priest, kills it off. And yeah, he will not finish the spot. And he will not get the Berserker. FoCuS stole the Berserker, actually. So this is the perfect opportunity to go for Wyvern. Well, he doesn't seize it. Still no tier 2 tag. FoCuS is going for an expansion on his own, as it seems. There's the peon. And I don't know how FoCuS should counter this. Like, is there a way to counter this with only footmen? If he scouts it early, and he does, he can send in some footmen, yeah, but he needs them. Whoop. Oh, he got the Belt of Giant Strength. Holy cow, I missed that. And he stole the experience as well. So 1 level advantage. And he stole the item. So once again, Sock, I don't know if the Mountain King first thing on LR versus Orc is working out so good for you. Blacksmith now as well. Is he expecting wyverns? I think so, but he scouted it. He scouted the base. So he should know that it's Raider Walker. What? What? Adept upgrade for the Witch Doctors. Stasis Trap is maybe my favorite spell in the game. So if we see a working Stasis Trap, I'm going nuts here. That's for sure. Or is it just so the Witch Doctor has more mana and can spell can cast more Watcher wards? I don't know, man, but I'm excited. I hope you're too. Shadowhunter on the field, level 2.5, and Sock has no chance. Wow, the Blade Master with a Zeppelin harassing again. Nice timing by FoCuS, reveal being used obviously, but the damage of a level 1 Stormbolt is definitely not enough. Repositions the Blade Master here, trying to go for the Ogre Magi, and I think the chances are not that slim to get him. Yeah, reveal being used again, packs him up, and no, he didn't get it. The item and experience go to the Mountain King, and finally, he's level 3. When of the Wind can be good. There's no walkers just yet. There's no dispel, no nothing. And actually he's doing nothing with his lodge now. Waiting for the expansion, of course. See the first sentry ward here, second sentry ward here. But that is items, not a doctor running around. This Blade Master again, super pimped. Has to be careful about this grunt though. Okay, that's the the troll, so it was not an item, but it was the Watcher Wards. Big mana potion, of course. It's FoCuS, so what can we expect but perfect item drops? Double level 3 on his heroes. No second hero for Sock so far. He's finished with his tier 2. There's a decent amount of towers. And a Warmill by FoCuS. And tier 3? Bat Riders? What the hell is going on here? I like it. I really do. Usually Orc versus Human is just tower pushing, but this is completely different. Healthstone also pretty cool. Much better now himself. And a lot of experience. Level 4 on the Blade Master. He crept 2 spots with his first hero. That's not that common. Usually you split your Blade Master away from the Shadowhunter, but it works out pretty well. 4 and 3 is exactly what you want. What's this Bat Rider doing there? The Zeppelin is empty, so just for scouting purposes. But will be killed off, so the investment is gone. And so much map vision from FoCuS. Zeppelin here, Witch Doctor there, ward here. So he knows exactly what's going on. It's only 4 footmen. This looks very, very promising for FoCuS, but he plays it kind of safe.
Players' forces are under attack.
Going to a tier 3. With an expansion in his back, of course. He should be very, very confident. 2 crits in a row, obviously. We need a FoCuS phase for crits. Warsong Battle Drums, and that, of course, stacks with the Kodo Aura. That is even more damage. Oh, and the Witch Doctor gets killed. Too bad. So there it is. Plus 18 Blade Master already. And I bet my ass that there's gonna be a Kodo later for 10% more damage. Or 25. We're gonna see about that if he goes for the upgrade, but why shouldn't he? Archmage second. Interesting choice. Panda third? What is this?
A player's forces are under attack.
I think I've never seen this hero this tri-hero combo before. But yeah, it makes sense. If Sock goes for mass casters, why not go for AoE? There's plenty of oh boy. Look at the damage, man. The Archmage insta-death. It makes sense to go for area of effect. Sock trying to harass this, but you know, there's no way in hell. 192 critical strikes. And yeah, Archmage's coming back. Any upgrades here? Now he's going for
A
walkers.
player's forces are
And
under
a second
attack.
beastery as well. Reinforced defense. FoCuS mortar teams will have breakers soon. But you know, so many spots have been crept by FoCuS. And this time he really earned his good items. Cloak of Flames for the Blade Master, of course, nice. Or for a Panda, whatever you want. But he'll be close to level 2. We'll finish. Ah, now that the Blade Master's here, it's gonna be very close. La 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 la. Losing the Panda. Really? Back in the old days, I'd say, alright, this looks like a WAG-TV bug. But it isn't, it's Natty's, and I'm directly in the game, so... This is what happens. This is exactly what happens. Wyvern now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And more creeping without the Panda. This is... Yeah, that was of course a mistake. That will throw him back a little. But he's going for the the Pocket Expo here. Very interesting what these two players are playing here. Kind of goofing around. Here comes a push. Sock going for Blizzard. Area of effect is gonna be good. No water elementals here, but there's gonna be Wyvern soon. But the damage of the water teams, let's look at him go. All the peons dead. Can't really repair. This Expo is gone. Wyvern's in the air now. Still no water element. As I mentioned, the Panda is back, but still level 1. Sock investing hard with all these peasants. Of course, triple high piercing damage is available, and the Blade Master. Sock is retreating, catching a Stormbolt right away. Spirit Link helps him for now. Heal Wave as well. Sock has 75 food and can hide behind his towers. Level up on the Blade Master, but almost dead. The Heal Wave saving him. Not at all. Oh boy, the main damage is gone, and Sock still has superior supply numbers. And the area of effect, he can't do that much against the Wyvern, yeah, but it's Panda versus Archmage now. Which area of effect provider is gonna die? Heal Potion and Invo Potion. Wyverns are suffering from this Blizzard, surrounding the Panda still, but everything is heavily suffering from the Cloak of Flames, of course. Dies with a level 2, so that's gonna be a little more costly. It's now Shadow Hunter versus MK. Both without mana, I guess. No, there's plenty of mana left.
A town is under
So basically, what happened is everything died. But Sock still has his expansion up.
A player's forces are
And
under
FoCuS
attack.
really has to defend this one here. Panda's back. Few more experience points. Nice catches here. But yeah, is he going to tier 3? No, he stays on tier 2. 3,500 gold remaining. FoCuS is almost the same. But yeah, expansion's up and running again. That's why he can afford buying the Blade Master back. And he got Ruined Bracers against the Stormbolt. The inventories, man. The inventories. Plus 21. Warsong Battle Drums, of course, as well. No Kodo at the moment, but I think he will add it soon. 50 food versus 70. So, of course, FoCuS has the Echo advantage now. Because he's not paying taxes. Not supporting his state. Egocentric fella. Mountain King is getting close to level 5. Archmage, of course, as we saw, level 2. On the other side, we have 5, 5, 2.5 heroes. That's
A
big.
player's forces are
And
under
FoCuS is
attack.
expanding for the second time. Too bad we didn't see Stasis Trap, man. I'm a little mad. I would like to see Sock going to tier 3 for fragmentation shards. This will add a lot of damage. And a paladin is never bad as well. I think he has the resources once he's up at 80. This is level 5. I'd say The Blade Master is in danger now, but with Rune Bracers and a Health Stone, he should be safe. Invo Potion on the Panda, close to level 3. He's not investing into a tiny Great Hall that builds it from the ground. Because he has all the time in the world. Level 3 on the Panda this is. And we saw this, was it yesterday? Was it also... no, who was it? Where we saw the Panda second. Must have been ZDR, right? On Echo Owls? I think that was it. Maybe it's kind of changing. And I think Orc Tier 3 is so strong, they should go for it more often. Sok is of course completely underleveled in comparison to FoCuS, but his army is way stronger. Both have 80 food now, 4 Wyverns in the air, still basically no anti-air. But the expansion, yeah, could be saved, or has been saved. Here comes the first breath of fire. The breakers are falling, and the Wyverns almost untouched still. The castles are not attacking them, and they are providing so much damage here. Blade Master's going onto the Archmage, catching a Stormbolt though, but there's always the big health stone. Invo Potion on the AM now. There's still a heal potion and a heal scroll. First scroll being used now, and it's time to kill the MK. There's no items on him. Of course, something can be swapped from the Archmage, but with 4 Wyverns, he's destroying the Mercs and the Mortars, and the Mountain King is in trouble here. Blade Master can basically do whatever he wants with his plus 25. And the Purges, they're hitting hard as well. 276. Stumble on the Panda to get rid of the area of effect, but he says nope. And the Mountain King falls thanks to the Wyvern. This is it. Level 6 on the Shadow Hunter. Will we see Big Paid Voodoo? Nope, we won't. FoCuS in a dominating fashion, winning game number 1. But that was cool. That was a good game to start, I guess. Well, I told you I'm relaxed and stuff, but now I'm yawning quite a lot. So, yeah. Alerts. We have a new resubscription, Nebu HSV for 2 months. Thank you very much for the resub. Okay, thank you, Foggy by Foggy buys a Fiat. Okay, thanks. I will try to adapt. So yeah, FoCuS wins this one. And we got the invitation to map number 2. That is Nomad Isles. Alright. Okay. So if Sok loses another map, he's out. Did you get a haircut? No, but I will do tomorrow. I mean, this looks like shit. It's so long. And tomorrow I'm gonna go to the hairdresser and stuff. Asterix I Smoke JPS. They're like pretty cheap and they taste kinda okay. So that's it. We got a new shirt, by the way, in our shop. I don't know if you saw that. 4 Crests it's called. Oh no, 4 Craft it's called. With okay, it's kind of bad to see it on stream, but this shirt is pretty cool, designed by Shad. You can find it, of course, on b2wshop.com. A very nice piece of art, I might say. Okay, and the second game is starting as well. It's only $15 at Designed by Human. And the shipping is not that high as well. Depends on where you're from. Stand up? Nah, we have to cast a game here. That's always more important than merch and advertising stuff. Speaking of advertising, I woke up to very good news today. But I will talk about that later. It has to do with a Ting Invitational by Todd and Ting, obviously. You can find this at matcherino.com. But why did this not update? What the hell? I thought I'm prepared so well today. Here we go. Very, very, very good news for Todd's tournament. But yeah, no matter else it is. Cheers to you out there, boys. And girls, hopefully. I don't know. I expect some girls amongst you, but maybe 95% boys. And that's okay. So, FoCuS in the upper right has match points here. Sock in the bottom left. He has to come up with something different. Yesterday his games with an Archmage went a lot better. But of course, the first game was a really weird game, so I don't know if you can really count that one. Archmage it is. Is he going for an expansion once again? I kinda doubt it. Because it's not the easiest creep spot here. It can be done, but it delays everything, of course. And then there's definitely the possibility to go for Wyvern again. So I'm not too sure. After this game, we will have another Orc versus Human with Infi versus Fly. From the UN Cup. It's actually pretty interesting. That the World Elite, I might say, Fly and Infi and Moon and stuff, they are playing the UN Cup for less money, and they are not playing the Panda Cup for more money. It's more like the lower top tier, upper mid tier that's playing here. So I don't know why. Maybe it's about some relation stuff. Like the organizers of UN Cup are Mo Gaming, and that's like the fan club of
A
Moon.
player's forces are under attack.
Maybe that's why. So he is going for the expansion. FoCuS knows about it. Here comes the Blade Master, of course. Still has the Town Portal, but it's too late to get the Renegade. But he can steal the item because the Archmage making a big mistake in positioning. Of course, he wanted to get rid of the Wolf as fast as possible, but that is one for the Blade Master. So he levels up in experience as well. And the Circle, of course, a nice item in the early game. Archmage catching some hits, has to be careful. And so he is. The Grunt arrives and will help here as well. This is looking bad for Sock. Second peasant down. The Blade Master will have to retreat though. Got a few hits. Oh, backstab. He's playing kind of with fire. Two Water Elementals dashing out a lot of damage. The Blade Master has one more Wind Walk, so he's safe. Grunt is blocking himself a little bit. This one? Not so safe he is. Well, one more hit with a Grunt maybe. No Town Portal, level 2, and trading an Archmage for a Grunt is definitely okay. You know, the first amendment is usually don't lose the Grunt in the early game, but nope, if you can trade it for an Archmage, it's fine. Because you just buy so much time. There's a shop outside the base, so the distance to the shop is a little shorter. Tier 2 is on 1/3. Of course, Sock didn't start anything. Didn't start his expo, the tower is not finished, tech has not started, Archmage is dead. Ay, we need a big comeback here from the gangster that is Sock.
A player's forces are under attack.
So I don't think it's gonna be Wyvern this time. Because Archmage, you know. But can he do something else? I don't think so. FoCuS is pretty much playing standard all the time. Except the fast Witch Doctor in game 1, obviously. And tier 3. But yeah, the Archmage finally got some experience, level 2.3. But so is the Blade Master, and he's level 3 already, man. This is such a quick leveling thanks to the hero kill. And now, with 4 grunts, FoCuS rebuilt the 1 grunt. It's super easy to kill the peasants here again. He can call militia,
player's
yeah,
forces
but that
are
will
under
delay his
attack.
tech even further.
A town is
The
under
Archmage is
siege.
busy. Will he be level 3 with this? I doubt it. Nope, very, very close, but it doesn't really work. Little harassment here, but bigger investment here. He has Lightning Shield casted on him. At the moment, not doing too much. But therefore, he of course can't repair. Now the Lightning Shield is gone. Here comes the repair. But the Arcane Tower, oh, second Lightning Shield. This is so nice against the Peasants. Reveal on the Blade Master, but the thing is, Arcane Tower is down. Peasants will die. And the income is not as high as he's used to. He is hitting a lot of his own units with his Lightning Shield, but in the end it was definitely worth it. Grunts can tank a lot. Peasants don't, and this is just slaughter, man.
The town is under siege.
Another Footman dead, and the Blade Master will kill it all. Shadow Hunter is coming. And the only thing that's still standing is the Archmage with half HP.
Player's forces are under attack.
Now he calls for some more militia. But he really can't afford it. Grunts are still at 50%. Maybe if he goes full wave first, he can stay in there a lot longer. Uh-oh, level 4, crit level 2, Windwalk, bam! Ah, Town Portal actually. Losing a grunt here for a Town Portal is still okay.
A player's
Wow, he
forces are
just
under
missed
attack.
the AM. And there's no shop, so... Oh, yeah, he's safe in his base, but he has to build a shop with the few peasants that he's left. Would not make sense to staff to this shop, because he will be dead immediately. There's no potion available on tier 1. But the Water Mantles might be able to take out 2 grunts here. Yeah, they do. Too greedy by FoCuS, but Sock still calling for the GG, and it's over already after half an hour. Pretty quick games. And FoCuS will continue to play against ZDR now in the next game. So Sock out of the Panda TV Invitational.